Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how Liquid do this, because double duelist a lot of the time on attack would just send it into sight until you can prove that you can stop the sight hits. We've got Giants on defense, we've got Liquid on attack, and at least have the guns that make it look like we're gonna send it.
Over the board. We've got to see them tying up on those
Marzi has a flash
Too many
classic on
small
sight.
mistakes costing them a big amount. Away we go. Liquid on the attacking side. Of course, Giantx on the defending. The crisscross over towards heaven.
Oh my god, though, they tanked the flash.
The trade's still there. Panic and Camo are still doing damage. Spike is
Big
left
jaw.
ramping out, and this just feels
Yeah, and
like that same sort of
tapping
pace.
that foot onto the double
Quite
damage there
falling.
really
Does give Liquid the man to the good.
means there's a giant disadvantage.
After getting that kill onto mid, it's just going back onto Garage. He probably wants to see where the Vice is playing. I think that especially when you think of this, you need to trigger that shear.
Hello.
Oh, well, he knows now.
Hello, Yampy.
He's trying
We're
to
done.
work for the shear and probably trigger it here. He's just gonna go in.
Yeah, it just commits.
He's sold the rotate.
Yeah, he's in for it. One person fake.
Where Cloud was. He's just been caught.
Dude, he gets
drifting
out of there as
towards
well. It's incredible.
Heaven.
Kamek with that smoke.
And look at this, Nats is just, chase me boys, I'm off. I'm already heading towards the vents. They're going to get a free plant here. They don't know the level of success.
Yeah, and
that
look at
they've
Nats
got
as well.
from-
Nats is
And
just
it's so
holding for that
important
push
also
behind.
Kamo's going to be the one planting the spike. Those Euro ultimates can be
Really, really nice.
And Nats is always good for 2.
Oh, it's
3
stunning
3 and
from
0 on the
Liquid.
pistols.
That was genuinely gorgeous. Lovely lurk from Nats there. I mean, it was something.
Yeah, this
we've
little
always
plan in the
enjoyed watching him do, is that
2v3
kind
was
of
sick.
Understanding how the map's going to look late into a round.
Yep.
And we saw it perfectly.
Yeah, but it was also the support, right? Coming in from
Correct.
the rest of the team. It's not that also Giantx did not expect the extra aggression coming
Yeah,
on
that made the difference there.
A,
Dude, Nats
coming
didn't
onto
even go
ramp.
for the headshot.
They had a response
the
for
body.
it, but it wasn't enough. With Nats being on mid, getting
The
that kill onto
2025
purple, things
raise.
started to get
Talk about the
best,
double
and that's
duelist
3 out of
comp?
3 pistols now for Liquid.
Yeah, it might be.
Stats, I feel like you know what you're doing sometimes
Yeah,
when you bring these
sometimes.
things up. You know what I mean?
I like numbers. I like a good spreadsheet.
Gotcha.
That's my love language.
Well-made spreadsheets. However, looking at this one, let's see if Giantx can get a little tricky. Can they do something out of the ordinary here?
Yeah,
On
and
the
Nats
outside,
is on
Nats
his own,
will
but
be-
they don't get too much for it. Okay, they actually hear him run off.
the audio cues will be
But
heard
as we
with
can
tiny
see, it's a
bit.
double bait
Look
for
how
his
they
team
are
coming
about to
back.
be coming into each- Oh my god, how?
Dude, it got so
How did
weird.
this just happen? How did Nats turn around with this? How they were running back? I
Oh, the
just
nade.
can't believe that they seemed aware
The
that
nade
this was gonna be
chunked him. The
happening,
nade
but
got a
they-
lot of armors
this
out of
was just
him.
unbelievable, the timing of this.
Yeah, that was good little
Look at
bait
the
from Nats
position
there
now
to run
from
away.
Kamek onto the side.
Oh, this is so
Like I said, hasn't
unreal.
decided what they're
Yeah.
going to do.
Just as they were coming in towards you, pressuring behind in sewer, you thought, oh, maybe they'd have like a good drop on one here, they could get down, that's cool. Oh no, suddenly there's a whole team there as well. Why are they still in spawn?
Yeah, and
Oh, it's
they would
a
love to
messy-
lose.
This is a horrible situation to
No
be
one
in,
else.
isn't it? Look, he's already boxed in.
Again, Camo planting the spike. 4 orbs for him, 3 away.
I prefer Omen or Astra on this
Getting
map.
that
I'm kind of
sheriff
fine
back
with anything.
To the role that we had in sewers.
He's gone down to the charity shop, trying to get a little something. He's been out thrifting. Picked up a
Well,
nice
probably,
sheriff.
I'm not even sure what I'd use these
It's not
days.
always
Astra
getting-
is really nice.
Does-
And that's what's only playing with the ghost. Camo's
So
gonna
Astra can
close this
sometimes
one
be
out,
weak
and
over
as
towards
expected,
B. That's like my
round
only
for
thought.
Team Liquid. I want to see the
But
replay because I really think that it
People
was
are
a
so
sound
good
view,
with
but
Astra
they
these
all
days that I
turned
don't
around
think it matters.
because the rest of Liquid was just rotating.
Surging
out
with
the
the tier 1. Thank you
way.
so
Oh,
much,
that's
Surging.
Nats
Appreciate that.
saw something at the
We
beginning of the
got
round, right?
Yampy as well,
Something feels
giving
like
out the gifted sub.
Yes,
Thank you
but
so
yeah,
much for that,
Nats
Yampy. Appreciate
turns. Was he baiting this? It's the fact that Nats turned back.
Brian 1321 as well with the tier 1. Thank you so much for the
They
7
seem
months.
so aware of this push out.
I appreciate that as well,
Like, how
Brian.
is
Thank you,
Nats
thank you.
so smart about this stuff. No timeout this time for Giantx. So leave them to their own devices here, but I'm scared of Nats on this.
You
I don't
and
know what
Bacon
it is.
would
It
always
feels like
be
it
doing
makes
that.
him just like 10 times taller, you know what I mean? There's something about this map and him, but let's see if there's... Oh my god, Camo just going
Oh,
straight
boy.
in. What is going on here? Purple's been forced off. I mean,
Yeah, but
his
they see double
confidence is
heaven,
sky high,
so
and maybe rightly
just
so,
insta
but
send it
yeah,
over
they're
towards
sending it
sight.
on
Hey,
this
this
one.
is not
He's already
bad. The
got
info
sight.
worked out pretty well.
Side still has the boom bot if they want to take control of screens. Patatek is going to be the one putting the spike out this time around.
And looking at the first little fight to kind of break
Still
down,
feel
they're
like-
going to
still
trade
feel
out
like
spaces.
Camo
Okay,
did
yeah, you can
incredible.
take Rambo, we're going to take CT instead, but Kiko thinks
Eco
maybe they've seen or
maybe
heard
getting
or been
caught.
aware
Oh,
that,
that's
yeah, Ram's now been pressured.
worked out
Lovely
pretty
on the
incredible.
first shot, good trade, but Kamek
Kamek just doesn't need to overextend. He's the Astra in this one, obviously.
It's not turning away just yet, but it's Nats again. That late round presence, that late round pressure. I tell you, this map is his to run
pistol into a bonus. Liquid running away with it on this.
I feel like he is the final boss on this map.
Yeah, especially with the Viper. I mean, in most of the maps, you're just going to be seeing him on the Cypher, on the Viper.
With the players with the biggest scrim and stage disparity. I mean, mate, we don't know how people look in scrims. That's the issue. I've only got data that's like, what, 3 hours? Sorry, 3 years outdated.
I like the way that they're staying proactive, even if the spike is down, securing the spaces. Insane round. I completely agree.
I'm scared.
That's what Camo needs to do, you know, because he's the one that has the flashes, like he's the one that carries that kind of responsibility, and now he's also the one that has the ultimate available. Same orb, same setup from the side of TL.
And look at
some point, Cloud will go to A.
So many bonuses today. It's because everyone's scared of the outlaw, so they don't want to buy too much into the second round. And then everyone's buying the outlaw anyway, so it does make it just easier. And then you get like an incredible fast, get an incredible fast 5v5 for your bonus.
So no individual opportunities being presented. This time around, they don't need to fight for CT. They still have that ramp presence. Oh, Kiko, clean with it. I need to see Giantx get rolling. Man, this feels so one-sided.
Yeah, they know they can't even get into the game, really.
Even just individually, get a couple shots in, you know what I mean? Just start feeling like you got some presence in this.
Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow's not too bad.
This sort of like rinse and repeat towards A just feels like they're setting expectations and tempo and conditioning them that they're going to overcompensate, and then suddenly, okay, they're going to start pressuring mid. They're going to start going B.
But the thing is, think about
there's an overlap of EMEA and Americas now, so it's not like we stream for as long as we used to.
You know, we were going A, it was working, they had to figure it out, so we just, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
The double duelist, yeah, the double duelist is working great. And they haven't like proven they can hold the sights until yet.
To stop Kiko and Camo from having
and that's what we said might happen, like you got to prove that you can stop sight hits, and then you might start exploring over towards middle.
And Liquid is like, oh, they have guns again?
Dude, and they got the Euro ult as well, so they can go for the Fnatic Classic, Euro ult Heaven.
Cool tempo, right? They've got them
and then just pinch over towards B.
Their hands, but still have to try and take that B site if they want to go for this.
Yeah. It's a very good call as well, because with Camo having his ultimates and Nats, you would expect this A execute one more time.
It is the Fnatic, this one.
As well. They don't know about the one player towards Vents early on, so that is a little bit of an X factor. They don't know about Nats either. He's going to hear all of this.
I like the idea on this, having the luck that gets into the smoke once you've cleared it. It's kind of cool.
Up towards middle, but they're on the site here. Liquid taking that time to just strike towards the site, play out from main, let that pressure.
Dude, the double duelists though have absolutely owned them here. It was looking alright.
Is never impossible. He knows where that spike is. He's playing just a pixel angle on this. Camo trying to find a way through, gets it, and he swings. Stunning from Cloud.
No trade swing,
so well.
Damn Kiko, the crouch saved him on that one as well. You could see Cloud's brain working though, like there was no extra swing on this, no extra bullets to try trade.
And as you're saying, pretty flawless from the side of Liquid. The idea for this round, I'm saying, just be aware of the ults that you have, just try and think of something different that we have not seen yet. And this duo of Camo and Kiko working so well on the execute. Yes, the util does not find much, but it doesn't matter because the refracts are there time after time.
So impressive. And Cloud so close here. That's, you know, that's the difference in the end of the maybe starting to get this one going, but it is what it is. Liquid looking like this has got to be high up in their They look really, really solid
put him down to another eco, and then next big buy round is going to be the first time the Giants actually have some ults online.
Maybe unsure if there was going to be some sort of stack or you know, an aggressive play.
Especially, like with all the space that Team Liquid is controlling, and with the weak weaponry the Giantx has for this round, you would expect, and definitely Team Liquid respects.
I like this from Liquid. Done a lot of sight hits against the eco, force over towards middle, little pinch from Nats Larkin.
I mean, they're going to get a good read of what this A site looks like at least now.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you heard the Fawns as well, so you probably know the Vice is over towards A.
Really deep positioning. Spots out some on that Vice util as well. West side is aware that, you know, someone could have played towards Heaven, but at this point, are they going to carry on like this? It's kind of feigning that it's going to be this A
ends up being a fake, so let's see what Purpo can do, because Purpo is getting a 1v1 here.
So it's
give me tower.
Threat. Yeah, it is now going to be runner kind of tucked down.
The TP, the util.
his position's known. Quick flash.
Good
tries
luck.
to get out of
Oh, it was
danger.
a good
Can he
flash
get
in the
anything?
end.
No.
Oh,
So
okay,
it is
it's
on
doable
time
with
mode
the skill, because
over
that's a
towards that
gun,
B
and then he
main
has
site.
all.
He does win his fight, so that is a rifle recovered. Huge for him, and he has ult if the round feels even close to possible.
X North, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate the 2 months. Thank you for that.
Nats knows is a good call.
And look at the
to get this ultimate.
Kiko, if he goes walking through that, if he wants to, he's going to be behind all of them if he fancies it. But for now, we look to see if they can flood back in, get the pressure going. Camo forced away from the first angle, and Cloud does connect. Good shot there.
Yeah, and Kiko's just wrapping over towards heaven.
Keeping some security, forcing them to fight in that smoke, and it is going to be Kiko eventually with that pressure through heaven. And the options and the numbers beginning to dwindle down to this 2v2. Hold on.
Yeah, they're going to be low HP, so it should be the easiest spray down ever.
Is still here, and the final boss doesn't lose these situations.
Okay, nicely done. All right, let's. Giants made this pretty close, though. Let's see what they can actually do with some ults.
And again, with the shorty onto the smokes, he knows exactly when to purchase the weapon. We're seeing a lot of the presence of the shorty in these rounds. The wrap up from Kiko also understanding that the pressure, if it's put onto side from the side of Giantx, that he needs to take control over tower and just get the angles outside.
You get so much space of it over towards spawn that you can just react as well.
Round still for Giantx, but it's not one that they managed to convert. And
is that right? Is it a liquid time?
It looks like it.
Maybe just because
a
of the
liquid
amount of ults for Giantx.
I mean, they're up against so many ults.
Because I'm not seeing Nats being the one to be talking here.
Oh,
okay, it is, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair play.
I mean, they're up against 5 ults. They are going to have to do something.
And the weaponry, like everything's coming online, and we're also seeing, yes, the operator coming online for Purple. Yes, he was not very lucky on Fracture with it, but it has to set a difference on Split from the defense. Everything that they had to work for, they can do anything they want. They can play for the retake. They can put some pressure onto me with what's
yeah, it is Raku. You're not wrong.
Okay, but I'm trying to see if they have anything that kind of checkmates it. They don't quite have Camo's ult yet to kind of bring in. They do have the Divide, which is incredibly useful, obviously. One away from Patatex too. There's a couple of things here that they could maybe lean towards, but I'm really curious how they try and get around their expectation of where Purpo's going to play. Can
it could be one of those where you're just trying to get as many out of them without using too many of your ults.
Because again, if you're in the minds of Giantx,
quick summary of Gentlemates against Fnatic. Fnatic spammed A hits on Abyss, and they couldn't adjust. Like literally spammed A hits the whole time, Yampi, on Abyss, and then they just look better on Fracture.
Is going to go onto mid, helping them control that side. And even though Klaus has his utility onto B,
Kamek was a beast as well. Sorry. Kayak was a beast. And Alpha played Jet.
I'm looking at the Omen as well. Tomasi is starting to come back over towards B.
Oh, the breach? Yeah, they didn't know how to hold A.
I don't think there's any
you watch it back and you'll be like, why are they not doing
that's the signal there. Nats now knows
like so many things.
That operator is. Can they remove it quickly, or is it going to be a permanent threat towards
Summary of this map?
I mean,
no shame, you know.
it's a boot stamping on an egg or something, man. It's crazy one-sided. It's just it's a snowball though. It is a snowball.
Now one man made it through the wall. That is going to be Kiko. Oh, the timing!
God, we're just heavy focusing over towards here, and the wall's gone down. We're out in the open.
Maybe it is just bad timing. And Patatex found West Side. This is a masterclass. You felt the discomfort from Giantx.
Yeah, it was nice to sort of wrap around towards heaven as well.
And now the lurk in middle.
It makes sense when you're playing against Liquid.
It felt like you could feel the lack of play for Cloud there as well.
You expect it. There's no way you don't.
You may expect it, but he's still going to hit the shot on one. There's more.
Okay, well, the timeout was great.
And he wants that operator gone. Purple
yeah, they can throw everything at this, really.
He's got so many more targets coming his way, though.
Okay, very nice.
But the op is gone, ripped out of his cold, dead hands. Team Liquid look incredible on this map.
The wall wasn't down, he jumped over it. Oh, did he actually? That's sick if he did. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's nice, dude. Yeah, take it all back. That was awesome.
Absolutely beautiful, but I'm telling you, I don't think Cloud is going to let that one go. Not playing in that same position.
I'm so impressed with Liquid here.
On the board.
God, I love Split. Seeing someone play this map like this is so beautiful to watch. And I feel
they're completely owning him.
I'm extremely impressed. Like the BBL's plan with the Euro was on a different level.
It's so good to be seeing this map back in play, in my mind. I'm sure Giantx disagree at this point, but it is
jump
what
spot
it is, right?
spotted a good amount.
They couldn't even save the operator on the previous
What do they
round.
got? Judge?
Absolutely nothing.
One hero gun
It's
stinger.
rough. It is rough, but man.
Pressure
You're
over
in this
towards A.
situation
They're going to
again,
clear all at
Hammer one
A, so
away
they
from
can
his
heavy
ultimate
stack
equal
this
to,
towards
so
middle.
even
After the
though
wall getting completely
Giantx
wrecked
has
over
those
towards
ults in
B,
their
they change
hands,
up their wall
for
to
the
middle.
next buy round, Team Liquid is going to have plenty to work with as well. And it doesn't matter if it's the post plan.
Yeah,
that
and
we
they just have
barely
so
get
much
into.
info that honestly, this should be the first round that
They
Liquid
will have
lose.
something prepared for the round. This is Lucy and Patitech now.
And it is still a bit of a half fight. You've got Westside with a rifle. You still have a Judge. Oh, Kiko gets Tomasi down, but hold on, they're holding this back here. We've got thorns littering the floor. We've got it.
No way he died there.
Did he just peek out into that, or was he just spammed through? I'm not too sure. But runner's position could have been even more.
And this
There's
was
Westside
good
on
from
the counter,
Giantx
so
in terms of
really
early
well
info over
handled
towards
there
A.
to keep them in that choke point on B main.
Taking a little bit of that extra risk with Cloud, but still, that pays off. Having that round, having also the balls to just go against the ult, just taking those duels, even with the weak weaponry. First one for Giantx on the
Nice
board.
shot.
Of course, it's a long way ahead, but it's definitely doable. Not devastating, and definitely just good for moral.
Yeah, and I love the fact that they went on that deeper exploration towards
Against a
A as
double
well, pushing
duelist?
out. They're
Yeah,
getting
I mean,
full info.
7-5 would still be in the right
It feels
half.
slippery at the moment.
They got to win
Oh,
everything.
we've got a bit of a stack.
Oh boy.
My God, Purpo's away. That should be a kill, and it is.
Against the reaction over towards B, and they're too close to each other, and that Vice Flash. Was it Vice Flash or was it Sky Flash? Either way, he absolutely tanked it. Pretty sure that was a Sky Flash, right?
Speaking of him working,
Was it Vice?
he's got a free sight.
Yeah, and
I
the
thought
call
the
is
Sky
being
Flash was
given.
in his face, no?
Team Liquid is going to apparently retrieve this mid, and then the 3v5 situation was the Giantx just waiting towards B, and that's...
You can see the pings on the map as well as CT. They're aware that someone could have slipped A, right?
They're
Especially
like, we don't know where Nats is. Everybody leave A. We do not know where Nats
Why
is.
not both? I mean, might have been both. Might have been one into the other.
Panic button. Everyone is ready and waiting, and Nats is also ready and waiting over towards Pillar. Now,
It's
double back.
still a
They can do
doable
all
round for Liquid.
sorts
I'm
of
not gonna lie. This is
slippery
very
plays.
scary
Now
still.
they've shown a little bit extra presence
Yeah.
here. This is absolutely
And now what?
outrageous. So now there's going to be problems
Okay,
everywhere.
it's all
That's
good.
huge though. From Heaven, they
Spike
still get the
down
pick.
A.
Nats hasn't really revealed his hand, but there is a firing squad around this corner. Two
Oh, they
forced away.
tanked that
Nats
flash,
does
by
hit
the way.
spike,
Imagine
but
he
he's
actually
got
went for it.
27 seconds. Right, so what does he do with this information? Camo's still up towards Heaven. They're going to try and persist towards A.
Here.
We're going to need a massive over-delivery from either Camo or Nats. Plants in.
Oh,
times
takes the
on their
timing
side.
of the
Camo, are you gonna
flash
pick the
not.
big man play here, or are we gonna just
Oh
try and play
man,
it out from
I
Heaven?
I'm so nervous about
They're
them
not
all going
taking
spawn.
Any chances? Oh, did
Okay.
it catch the weapon? I think it did, but it doesn't
Yeah, it's
really
his
matter
primary
too
jam.
much. But I'm looking at Nats' reposition through Heaven here. Doesn't get to be spotted. Camo's found a corner. Attack on the spikes.
Okay,
Has to
it's all
react.
good.
Cloud gonna find Nats. He's been denied. Camo
Right.
though, slippery himself, does get
Dude,
caught.
that-
Giantx
they had so much
keeping
potential
up
there.
with the steps now.
They really did.
Second round for them, and a massive one to boot.
Second round in a row.
Yeah,
as
I mean,
well.
still,
think that
5-7's
we have
on
to
the-
brace,
on
we're
the
thinking
cards.
about the Vice. Coming
Do
into
4
this
lost
map,
bonus over towards
being
here. A
on
lot of people
Cloud,
light armor on
we've
this
seen
one.
them play, but I don't think it was Cloud running. I think it was Runner that was running the Vice earlier. So it's good to see that this place literally I have seen since the beginning of Valorant.
Yes.
This is like the
Yeah,
first
just
thing that
look
you,
at that.
literally, the first steps that you would take onto this map. But if it's what it takes, also combining this and the effect that
That
the
was
Razor
sick.
Bind has had on this round, I'm not going to say comfort for Giantx, but at least they wanted to stick together. It's still a 3v5.
Yoriel,
Individually,
yeah,
they're
I think
feeling very
it's
well. So
obviously would have been
let's
really
not take
nice into this
unnecessary
one.
risks.
Law, dude, Law light armors. I
First
would have loved Purpo
puzzle
to bring the
look
Outlaw
towards
out.
Liquid. How do they
Like,
adapt?
he should have
We've
known
seen
everyone
similar
was going to be on light
starts
armor
like
pretty
this with
much.
Camo.
There's like maybe one person that could afford heavy.
Lots and lots of pressure towards A here. Lots of pressure towards Tomasi, who doesn't like what he's seeing, trying to backpedal away, but he comes out of the blind at the right time. They are finding gaps to play in now. They are holding
What
this
the-
back. Nats
What a
has
gun.
a stinger.
Yeah,
He's not
it's-
from Americas, and apparently his does work. So
Yeah.
wild from him to find that.
He's
That's
been
now a
pracking.
3v3, but again, Bulldog here.
It's an okay
The
amount of
Phantom with
damage
Nats, but
done
it's a
though.
stinger with Kamek.
You kind of want
Operator
Purpo
on
to
the
send it
retake,
at one
not
point
easy.
when No one gives him a pick.
Okay.
Oh, they give him a pick. Oh, he is not ready for that.
Purpo's gone down. This was a round with a very light purchase from Liquid. This was not meant to be the big one to fight back on, but Cloud's going to get timed. Nat's read it so well, but he's still got Palatech there. The number's still on their side.
Very, very nice. Dude,
this?
how have they won that one?
I don't understand.
They can't hold the
I swear
signs.
to you, there is something about Split
Actually, just can't
and
hold the
Stinger
signs.
that I honestly do not
Nuts
even
has
want to
owned them
understand.
with Stinger as well.
It works different on this map. They fixed it? No, they didn't. Not here on Split. It's probably time
Every
for
single time
Giantx
it's just
to go
one
across
solo
after
site,
this.
though.
Fighting from side this time around. A change of pace also from Team Liquid. Just going in very aggressive, putting all the eggs onto the same basket. And getting this round even
That
with
Molly
the big
Heaven's
weaponry.
nice. It leaks over and gets flowers.
Disgusting. We need to get Billy to do that. Billy, if you're listening,
Can you give us a disgusting?
practice and then show us it and later. But okay, Giantx, I don't know what you're going to be
Purpo
coming up with.
Is,
You've got 2
his
rounds.
his op
You've got a
record
bye.
in this best of
Yes,
3
you're
is
1
not
off from the
great.
Seekers, you're 2 away from the Vipers pit. Everything else, not there. I don't think they've got
He looks
full
good with a
solution to
rifle.
this A-take that has been pretty dominant from Liquid. I don't know how it worked with the Stinger. Nat's finding that second on the side just feels egregious.
That's the kind of round that shouldn't have happened, and it just happens, and you have to live with it.
Exactly, but the problem is that
It kind of sucks that you're in an elimination match
Exactly.
and that happens.
this just feels like Liquid have found another gear. It feels like this map for them looks brilliant. The first map, the adjustments, it feels like so much work has been put in by Liquid since those previous games to now to give them a chance
They
of
had to
survival.
make all those mistakes. They had, and they needed to make all those mistakes against a team like Foot. Really suffered yesterday.
Yes.
To get into this cut. Yeah.
See if they can get
I
4.
can't believe the difference we are seeing, but it's not over yet. Giantx, dig in. You don't want to go out with a whimper. You don't want to just go and lose like this. Right
Make
now.
them think that they put in the same position, but look at where the spike is going.
And it's Purpo. The big
Did he
man
catch it?
himself. He's got to be
Uh-oh.
firing on also. We've been critical a little of Purpo because we need to see him start to hit, right? A high potential player. Need to see that in big games. I don't care about, early group stage farming and all of this stuff. Show
Yeah,
me
it's
what
true.
you can do when it matters. When your life is on the line in these sort of games. But now I like what we're seeing though from Giantx. Be main control. Tick in the box. Cool. This then gives them hopefully a little bit more
Okay, this is a nice little
confidence
push from
to go
them
for that
though.
pressure towards
Lose
A. Keep
heaven,
those
lose
boys
mid
here, but
control, in
that
reaction
little bit of
take
a
B
lead
main,
through
then keep
heaven,
going,
they're
keep
hitting
pushing.
rotations back.
Such a weird minimap
But again,
right
they
now.
still have just one
With the
sitting on
positions
site
that
over
Team Liquid
towards
have,
A.
and most importantly, Giantx.
And
At
they've
least
got to
playing
know
together.
now. They've got to know
Never
now.
mind.
They're trying to split through CT. Runner Seekers, actually
The
maybe a
Seeker
little
spots the
misleading,
guy in
but
heaven.
still
Kamek
it's
gets
Kamek to
2
find
through
2.
smoke.
Liquid have decided to play this map
Now
however
what?
they want. The spike is currently in the defender's spawn.
30 seconds
Is
left.
what I'm telling you. So Kiko
That's a nice
does
shot.
get cleared. He should have spotted 2 players
Okay,
there.
now
So
they
do
pivot back
turn around?
towards
They
A.
do. So they're going to go back
Yeah,
straight
let's see it,
towards
Cloud. You got one flash.
This is just decisions in the
Cloud's
moment.
got this.
Oh,
He's
he's
got
popped
the
that early.
hours.
He has to have this, Bayer. That is...
He doesn't.
It's 15 seconds. The pit's gone down. Does he get to deny the spike? It is in the standard position, and he
10
does.
seconds
Keeps coming down.
Very
It's
nice,
gorgeous
very,
from
very
Cloud. That is what they needed, some backbone here.
If anything, the
Palatech
Viper
for
helped him
3
a little bit.
seconds. He hasn't got the time or the chances. Liquid overcooking this one quite some way.
Yeah, and that is 3 rounds already for the side of Giantx. Yes, they are sweating
Last
a lot,
round
but at
before
least
the switch.
we're seeing that confidence come back. They're having the movement, just keeping up. Yes, Team Liquid work with the map a lot. We do not,
Damn,
we
dude.
be sure
Really
of
just
how
calling
much
him
of it
out
is
for a
real. We
misclick.
have to be very careful. And as you're saying, sometimes the Seekers from Runner, not only in this run, previous round that he used it as well, on this map can be misleading, especially for the way that Team Liquid is literally everywhere.
It's bizarre. As you said, the minimap just looks ridiculous sometimes.
What is this?
Do we have a timeout? Wait.
Lauren?
No, I think we're going back in.
Yes.
We are back in the round. If you can't see it, we can. We'll keep you up to date. Don't worry.
Prowler
Oh.
being used, being
Good,
destroyed
good.
as
Didn't
well.
miss anything.
It looks like a start. They're trying to feign it. Looks like
Hey,
this A presence again.
Evan
right? Trying to
default
keep these
and
players here.
Trina
First also
just
that
walk
Molly.
over towards B
Straight through
contact.
main. They're going to be out so early on this.
Yeah, give me this
That
omen.
B might- they have no idea, but the saving grace is Tomasi.
Dude, why is he picking up
Sets
an op when he's doing this every
with
single
that
time he has a rifle?
paranoia. There was a moment it could have gone so badly wrong. They were so close to being a dagger in the back, but the only saving grace is that the spike is recovered by Kamek.
It is actually this earlier plays, this very 2020 actually kind of ways of stopping the attackers that is working for Giantx. They're using that paranoia that, yeah, is going back to basics.
Maybe it's what they needed. Camo's
Couple of low
working with far
HPs.
from ideal. Does get through heaven.
Yeah, this could be nice though if they let them heal. Like Giants would be alright with this.
Which I guess they're doing, but they're still trying to work late back in towards A, where we've been seeing brilliant work from Cloud.
And Camo. The timing.
This is
West side.
Wait, that shot is
right? Like,
outrageous, by the way.
Side to win, so they kind of trade up, but the numbers are still so favorable towards Giantx. It's fine, runner's fine. There was no chance there, I swear to you. But Giantx is in a similar position. Now, does he still expect runner?
Okay, they got 4 against the double duelist. It's not too bad. The Vice on this map probably won't be that. Might be pretty good on attack because obviously they can't flood out of the smokes.
Especially towards the end, I think that the
because of the
from Team Liquid turned into overcooking.
I don't know. I still think they need a pistol, but
especially for this last couple
they haven't
of
been able to do that yet.
Kudos to Giantx for keeping that performance. But let's see how they do when it's their turn to attack.
Yeah, and before we dive into the second half, let's check out this video of Kiko talking about playing Smokes and Team Liquid's new coaching staff.
Now that I've switched to the VC location I'm most excited for
Let's
would be
peek
Bangkok.
together in the looking. It's the best we've seen them so far. It is snowball though.
Still set towards Bangkok here.
But the fracture looked good, and that's something that's been looking really rough for them.
Liquid are very much in the lead. 8-4 on the half. Map 1 also in their favor. What do we see
honestly,
as a chance
Keeper, that's a
Giantx?
great question.
Surely there's
Do you know who you
something, or is
play?
it too little, too late?
I don't think it's too late. I would like to see them start with the pistol. It would be the first one for them in the series. Yeah, and I feel like it's like the pending homework that they have to
don't know how
turn
they play
in if
it
they want to go and pass on to the next year. But I'm also thinking about this defense. I wonder if Camo's going to go on the operator.
Okay, for the pistol that they have to win, it's 3-0.
The one that's
So
playing the op
they
and
would
the out.
love to get on the board for this one, and it's looking like a heaven pinch mid.
We'll see. We'll see.
Or
For now, Giantx going to be kind of faking up towards ramp. You can see where the spike is. It is non-committal. Not into it. Holding off.
Uh-oh.
And they want to re-clear. Nats has found, I don't know if that's really a corner to play in.
No, it was just an isolated duel in the end. Surely we got to surely we got to send that more if someone's getting into this corner.
We've been saying these pistols have been evading them. Kiko now knows they are
Okay,
on the way.
okay.
He said he wants to go towards
Damn,
Bangkok, and
dudes,
maybe
they got
give
so
them a solid
much.
chance here to get there. But it's down to Camo in a 1v2 now. Cloud and Runner still alive. Plant not in. Oh my god, he's seen both. He's got a chance, caught mid.
Yeah, he wanted to go fast on this one. Knew they get isolated one.
And
Okay, they're on the board.
finally
This is
get a
doable.
pistol.
This
A
is for
little
sure
bit too eager from
doable.
the side of Team Liquids, where we're seeing Nats just getting onto that corner. Very similar to the pistol round that we saw on the first half. But them just finding these openers and then just moving as a pack. It doesn't matter if you go down, there's still that follow-up. Beautifully played from Cloud there at the end. No smiles for Lohan this time around.
Yeah, talk about the Nats decision.
How dare they lose one of the pistols?
For
to
sure,
Giantx.
talking about the Nats decision.
Seriously?
Either the Nats decision or the
But
fact
hey,
that
some of the
like
TPs have been rough, but this one-
they're on a
this
different
one has very
page.
little threat
Like
to it, right?
everyone's
This
going to be
has
swinging
two
that.
sheriffs,
You have
and the other side
two
should have
kind of
everything
committed
they
and one
need.
watching
Right,
here.
so we're looking at, is there a stack? Is there anything naughty going on? Well, there was a little bit of a stack towards B. That's about
What's
it.
happening? Double
Beyond
sheriff,
that, it's kind
and
of
they're allowed
half
2
course, right?
deaths.
You're looking at how clean can someone like Giantx now keep this? They want to try and march this one back.
Ooh, that was almost a kill onto Patatech.
Got a little closer. Down
a
at
dog
21.
onto side. But at least the stack is not here, is what they're thinking right now.
Damn, yes, you gave him a
Swap grab on
compliment,
the end.
Yampy. What the hell?
They're just gonna play all together, except for Tamazi.
He has been
Either
hurt.
that or he messed it up, Bacon.
You can see him looking up in case that TP
Yeah.
is above. Gonna hear the steps towards sewer, so Patatech actually might have a little bit of timing here.
Yeah,
He's gonna hear
Patty
this.
has
He now can
great
kind of
timing on
freely
this.
call. No, they are definitely going A. Heard the
Camo with a
rotation. Get
sheriff?
ready, Camo is by screens. That could be a 1. Any more would be very, very
Dude, I
good.
thought
He
he was
does a
gonna
bit
get
of
two
chip
there.
damage. I'm still a bit worried about this position. Patatech.
Yeah, this is gonna be a scary round. Especially as West Side is getting pinched on.
Ramp as well. That sets up Nats here. Starts to get in towards this West Side.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
in trouble. He's
West Side
surrounded,
pop one on
and
site,
Liquid
though.
is starting to make him sweat this time.
there you go.
Purple to
They
Massey.
just
This
have
is
to
never meant
duel
be the
out.
close one. We said those
Nats
anti-ecos
picks up a
weren't
Guardian.
clean either, but what more can they recover? Nats got the Guardian. Sheriff still with Kiko. Patatech still there. Util I don't think is around for a second or two, so they have to try and work this one out. Try and draw those crosshairs away, trying to set up someone to swing.
No
it's
way,
Kiko
dude.
as well.
Just
Devastating
a
for
little,
Giantx.
a glimmer of hope
That
for
is a
Giants, and they get full
heartbreaking
eco,
fumble in the
double
end.
sheriff. That's it. Shout
And
out to
also,
Patty though.
wasn't
Patty's
Camo the
timing
only
at
one that had a
middles
sheriff?
just
This
own
is
them.
not one of the rounds that they even invested on.
And then Kiko's
And
hit
it
some
was on
lovely
the
shots with
communication,
Camo
on the
hitting this as
fundamentals,
well.
isolating these duels and trying to get the best out of it, as we were mentioning the way that Nats was playing onto ramp with Patatech. They were getting these kills. The beginning, you think that for Giantx, when you hear those classics, that it's going to be a
Wait,
safe
nice shots
round.
though.
And that's what you get. Oh. How easy is it?
The whole thing's
I
muted.
think it's pretty easy, though.
Normally they'll mute just like one word, but he's really sending it.
Well, this is something you got worried.
Thrifty to...
It's almost like they didn't get the pistol, but now
Yeah,
they come in. Okay,
kind of
so
is.
Do
Purple,
we count that as they didn't?
Pawns for heaven.
they've got to have one.
Wonder if this,
we give them one.
Oh wait,
So Purple,
no, there's
Bad.
another team that I saw
right?
do this. It's all good.
You got the big
I've seen
gun.
that, so
Show me
I
what you're
do
gonna
this.
with
It gets
Show me a little something.
doesn't
You've got
hit
a
here.
set up
I wonder if
kill.
the forms
Gavin
bug
couldn't
as
quite
well.
get
No,
that.
they
I
don't.
guess that was
Okay.
a shorty out or something out in time. So that's perfect. Right, you got the foothold towards the site. You got.
Oh, it's
flung
nice. They
in,
leak
and
down
you did
towards the
what you
bottom
needed.
though. Hey, that
Once
Fawns
now
is
in,
good though.
time is on
Can't
your
flood
side.
out.
Hey, if they can give
Gets
it back, it doesn't matter what
gets
happened on
everywhere.
that
Gets the
second
floor here as well
Correct.
if you're
We
gonna
are
send
all
it
aboard
out.
the train.
That's
5
good,
more
man.
seconds for the horn to come back in. Prowler's still there to be used.
We got. They picked up another gun over towards
So
site as
interesting
well.
'cause
It's a
Cloud
hard retake. They
left
got the
the
wolf
wall, the
behind,
sheer in the
but
back.
it's a
So
double
even though
flank.
this
Can they
flank
both
is
get
coming
through
in
it at
here,
the same time?
Should
They
be
got
noted.
spotted, yeah.
Yep.
Trying to go together, they do. Not bad. They're at least going to be considered, but there's 2 of them. Now timing is starting to run a little low here. They've got to get a speed up, and actually it's working out. What? What?
Damn, bro, Patty's owned it in heaven. They're getting wrecked, man. Devastating. That was a nice little push behind. Patty did great once again, back-to-back rounds.
Everything they needed, but the timing from Liquid was just picture
Yeah.
perfect.
Who's the guy back at
Wait and
sight?
also
Once he
seeing
loses
how
that
to work
duel
with the
A
wall.
main,
This
it's
is the same as
it's
we
done.
watched in the previous round. Guys, listen,
sorry, B main.
communicate, we can do this. It doesn't matter if they have the upper hand, if they got the
Oh,
first
that's
kill,
the shot
spike
though.
is
Fair
down,
play. I'm not
clock
even
working
angry.
against us. Nothing seems to be stopping
Bro,
them.
Kiko.
This confidence is definitely where they're going to be needing if they want to keep progressing. Ooh.
It's a bit tense over in that
Yeah,
side.
they're going through it.
Very good retakes.
Solid.
Solid for Team Liquid so far.
And of course, Liquid did have, better weaponry and all of that jazz, but having the sight, having, a
And
recovered
it was very
weapon,
well timed out.
It was. It really was. Like, I do want to give credit on the timing of that one more than anything. But we go back in. It's do or die time, Giantx. If you want a chance to even stay in this tournament,
Purple,
stay
if he gets a
alive,
kill, he
get
gets
a
his
shot
ult.
towards
Kiko does
Bangkok,
have his
you've
ult.
gotta turn up
Money,
now. Nowhere else
kind
to
of out
play
of
here.
control. It's
And
a
already
great
1-1
trade.
Out. They've lost out on Tomasi, but they took away Giantx. So, Smokes, I guess, a little removed.
Yeah, smokes
got-
for smokes.
At least a little something to work with.
Taking their time now. They're forcing Nats out of this position, but again, you never know. They might go back. He has repositioned. And now it looks like they want to walk towards A. Without having
Yeah,
a start from
the
Giantx.
thing is they got no info over towards middle. So even if they spot
Now he's
people over
still
towards
keeping an
A,
eye on it, but he just gets
Camo's
nice from
probably
Robo.
got a
Okay,
full
red
commit 'cause he's
carpet
scared of
starting to be rolled out here. Camo, the only one
Benson
in the
ropes.
way. Ooh, he's got the timing on that too. Do they still
Ooh,
expect him?
low
Do they
HP's
still
first
clear
guy. Love
diligently? They
that.
don't. He's toying with their expectation. Last time behind screens, now seeing that little bit of an off angle instead. It's lovely. They don't know where to look. I'm telling you, keep your eyes on Camo. But it's
Dude, the
Kiko
double duelist for
on
Liquid
top
is
as
just
well.
owning it,
It's
isn't
all
it?
on Cloud. A 1v2 is doable for this
NHP?
man. There's a time to shine. It has to be now. He has to find Camo.
Comms?
Despite
Because this
the
should be a
back in
classic
hand,
jump
9
around.
seconds, and Camo's only got 10 HP. Cloud, try and find him. Oh, ring a rose, here we go. Camo, does he play it perfectly? He absolutely does. He just had to stay alive.
Dude,
And Liquid making it up to 11.
I get that he's a Yoru, but
performance
you
that
probably
we've
got to
seen
check
from
back his sight there. I
from
also just
Camo
don't think the comms are good
today.
because this
Like,
guy's 10
this kind
HP.
of rounds,
There's no way
playing
Cloud's
with
done the
timing,
damage to
knowing that
him.
he's got the lesser hand, and also
If he knows he's 10 HP, he's
10
jumping around every corner
behind
with
the wall
a
that could
classic
have
there.
been perfectly spammed, exactly, literally from heaven, but with the
Like,
time
did Runner
against
not
the
come?
crowd did not have that much impact. This beautiful showstopper around that we could have thought could
You're
have
at
been
least
for
spamming
Giantx.
it.
Could have been.
It is going to be calling out for a timeout. Give me that Pips and Cam. He wasn't happy last time that we checked on him.
Yeah, I do want to see that. Because it is the last check-in, right?
Yep.
This is when the money's going to be gone. They're going to be down to a scrappy buy at best. You're going to see
In a
Guardians,
5-11.
Sheriffs. Yep. You got ults on the horizon, though. Doesn't
Spam,
feel
yeah.
like a chat
No,
about
I really
ults.
don't
It
think the
feels
comms of
a bit
HP
a
came in.
wider conversation. Gotta make it count.
The same
So
team
much
that eliminated
potential, so
K-Cup.
much talent. You
Very
can say that about
flip-flop
both
at the
teams.
moment,
And I
Giants,
think that's
it
where
feels
my
like.
credit gets put towards Liquid with their work recently. How they've reinvented themselves.
I do
They've
feel like
adjusted in a very short amount
the
of time.
EMEA teams,
They look
though,
great here on
maybe
Square,
outside of
enjoying what we're seeing.
Vitality
And again, those
and
change-ups on Fracture
Heretics
were perfectly timed.
does feel
And
like
also here on
the
on
other
Split, I think
10
that after what
might
we
just be
saw
able to
last
beat
week,
each other on any
very
given
little
day.
people
Just
had
depends on the day.
hope, actual
Feels
real
very
hope
close.
that this could be the team Liquid that will make it back to this international events, that was going back to what they were once.
Maybe Apex and Koi would
And
be
right
at the
now, they're
bottom,
2
not
rounds
included in
away
that.
from
I'm not
playing
sure.
again tomorrow.
Need to wait longer.
BBL's waiting on the other side, and I'm telling you,
Yeah.
tomorrow they're banning Fracture.
I mean, I wouldn't want to keep splitting either, really. I don't know. It's a little bit
Well,
wild.
I would love
Hold on,
to see Split.
Whoa. Nats might be dead here. Turbo. Nats tried. But oh,
Dude,
Turbo, are we
I feel like
really
he was
gonna be trying to
forever
knife the
flash
body
there.
when you've just
Camo,
been
there's
absolutely
no way you
backhanded
should be
by
winning
Camo?
that.
That's a little brave at 5 rounds, mate. Now, the... I don't know.
Everyone's
There's
tanking
still a
flashes.
chance here for Giantx. They're digging in on this one. Okay, they've swarmed Pillar. They've got the B site. They've got the upgrades. Plant should be next. This is all ticking the box. And Kiko's got an Outlaw, which, I mean, could do well, but it's pretty tough on a retake.
Yeah, we were speaking about how the buy wasn't the best one, but it doesn't matter. You work with what you have. You use that ultimate, that showstopper at the
Yeah,
beginning
money
of the
solo,
round.
they should
With all the
probably
utility,
save. Like,
very
really?
well
But
Calmed as well. Heretics is going to trigger that shear, but him and Kiko on a 2v4.
but they should definitely save
Okay.
considering how
Still
close they are
Ito
to
here.
getting ults.
Of course, Runner, I imagine, a little out of position. He's actually alright, just actually soaks the damage on it. Okay, that's Tomasi found. Any more? We're looking for what Palitek
that's
can
an
get.
upgrade.
Oh my.
Oh, that's
But these are
Cloud
all
gone.
ults,
Hold on,
right?
The time is close, but oh, West Side.
Whoa! Wait, what?
Alright, Kiko, you're nuts. It doesn't change the outcome.
That
You're
was-
still nuts. That's 6
What
for
was that?
Giantx. They are clawing into this, clawing on.
And if Giantx would have invested in this round, it would have been absolutely massive. But remember, they were not putting out a lot of money. We're seeing in the replay here how the paranoia is perfectly timed. Nats trying to avoid it.
Well, he did
Actually,
incredible
Purple has his
damage at the
second
end
thought when
here.
he sees him jumping. We have seen how this rocket goes sometimes. Beautiful kills now, just walking onto side, being a
Amazing.
lot more explosive, right?
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
like you have the sky, you have the
What is
omen, like,
that?
use that paranoia. That can be so effective. Yep. It's okay, Bibson, you got the round.
I'm so scared of
Bro, that looked
was
like
just
an
this
aimbot. That was
incredible aura of
crazy.
fear.
It was
Again,
so
he's
snappy
shining
onto
it
the
up a little
heads.
bit, though. That's good. They need that, right? If he's going to get you a
Ults
kill,
on the board for them.
and their opener is Purpo just walking in, just taking out
Call of
Camo.
Duty,
It's a
it did
dream
it. It
come
looked like
true.
aim
You've got
assist.
So much more
It
to
was
lean on
nuts.
now, so much more to explore. But speaking of exploring, Kiko's out and about.
Yeah. It's not going to find anything just yet. Of course, and all the pressure put in on from Giantx onto mid, forcing that molly from Nats.
I mean, this
Timing on this.
a
After the last round, he's
big
gotta be
play,
feeling
no?
good too, right? confidence.
When does the wall go
The
down?
timing is
Vice
everything.
wall go down? Oh, dude, he's doing the
And they've got
lineup.
3 players
Oh
on
no.
to stall out. He's seen one. He's patient. He's waiting.
That's
The
incredible.
trigger, discipline
Dude,
is
this guy. And we
absolute
discipline.
perfection. And he
Oh
dips.
my
He doesn't want to stick
goodness.
around much longer. He doesn't have to. The damage is done. Leave it to Panatek to pick up the mantle. Almost a 3K on the spray, but it's a 1v1.
Dude,
TP
imagine he had
is off.
followed
He
through
don't
with his
want any of
discipline
the
going
smoke
back over
B.
towards
Gonna
B
go
as
for the
well.
plant
It would have been
here.
it so
Play it
early.
safe.
I mean,
Pico is on
honestly, it
the
would
way.
have been the wrong call
Is
for
he gonna
sure
play it
because
safe, or
they
is he
saw
gonna
everyone.
look for the duel? Still has that paranoia.
It's a great fast reposition from Tomazi, but Kiko is
pushing on from behind.
kind of on top of
Have you
this.
read him somehow? Have you got any
Dude,
idea
imagine, I was
where
gonna
it
say,
could be? It's
imagine
all a
he checks
guessing
B,
game now.
like A main deep there.
Complete mystery.
I'd lose my mind.
2 smokes for Tomazi as well, like all his utility.
You can maybe like boom,
just
yeah, I was gonna
slip
say
away from
maybe
him.
boom bot.
And I think
Yeah,
he
that's a
knows
nice
he's
try.
not found his man.
Shout out to Tomazi, played
Running
it
low
well.
on time now.
Yep.
And Tomasi.
Wait.
The top.
No, no.
No way, bro.
Oh my
Before the tap?
Bayo,
Lauren,
Bayo.
does he?
Yeah, he does.
No.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
He does. He does.
What? What have I just witnessed?
I wish I could be excited.
Dude, he
for Liquid in
gifted
these
him
rounds.
it.
But sometimes, what on earth just happened?
Well, that happened. Giantx had the opener, and then Kiko went on the push. Massive time in here onto Runner and Cloud. Oh, it's gonna be massive. And it was.
It's just the end of this round,
It was
right?
less than 2 seconds.
It's why are
Huh?
we here?
Like, he
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Same. Why? Anyway,
Yo, it
let's
seems
see
just
if
like,
they
bro,
can
what's he
recover
doing?
after what could be the most tragic of losses
6
to get to 12
chances.
rounds in a game for survival.
What are you even
Oh,
meant to
dearie
say
me.
after you see that?
There's a method to the madness.
Why?
Listen, feel
Did so-
free to
did
tell me,
someone-
but right now this
You
looks
think
like
they
a nightmare
tapped the
coming
spike?
to
I don't
life
even
here.
know what to say. Did
Giantx
someone
going in
call
for
me
all
before they tapped the
APs. Look how
spike?
many players
I'm
are
so
on the other side.
confused. You would never...
Ready, willing, station to stop him, and it's a double from Kiko. Eyes set towards Bangkok. Eyes set on survival. But he's got 3 more to find. There's boys by his side. Nat is going to find Cloud. It's down to West Side. It's down to Tomasi. And they barely have a foothold on the site. The spike left deep in enemy territory. 5 HP. It's uphill. And then there's
You thought he was
mountain
sight? Yeah,
climbing
but
sort of situations.
you have to
Nat's waiting
tap
for
the spike
contact.
before you
It's
do
all
anything.
but over. It's
You can still
done
wait and
for.
peek on the
Team
3rd second.
Liquid
Holy hell, he's
live.
going to live to regret that one a little bit.
13-6,
That's,
a
dude, they go out
fantastic
after that.
display today
I
in
mean, it
my
still would have been a
mind,
long
Bayo.
way
I
back,
think
but
they were
holy.
absolutely on point.
Love the
Okay.
fact that Team Liquid has
Much better from
recognized
Liquid,
the
though.
tools that
Kiko's
they have to
looking-
work with. You're
Kiko's
able
looking
to do
crispy.
this, with Kiko,
Consistently
you can
crispy.
put him on the race. He's gonna still have this kind of performance. He's